Well, guys, we are about a month into quarter 3 of 2024, and I've had some time to think about my credit card strategy for this quarter and through the remainder of the year. I am sitting right at 524 until October, so this quarter is going to be all about optimizing the cards that I already have. At least, that's what it's going to have to be. I wanted to do another sign-up bonus this quarter, having already done a few this year, and continue that trend and get some great returns on my spend, but I just wasn't able to do that for a few reasons. The first reason is I actually went for the Chase Ink Cash through a mailer with an invite code, just like how I did it with the Unlimited. I got the Unlimited a few months ago, we completed that sign-up bonus, and I thought to myself, you know what, let's just try for the cash. We made it past the 524 rule once, perhaps we can do it again. That was, as it turns out, a mistake. I was denied outright, which was expected, but when I called reconsideration to try to get this denial overturned, the rep basically said I was out of luck. She was nice about it and everything, but she did specifically mention the 524 rule. I was out of luck. I'm not going to try to test 524 again. I burned an inquiry for this. I'm not too worried about all the hard inquiries that I rack up, but a little bit annoying to not be able to get past that rule, but I was totally expecting this. It's just, well, what now? And I think the answer is going to be the one that I'm kind of, not excited about, and that is to just do nothing and just optimize the cards that I have right now with all of the spend that I do on a daily basis. I could just go for some personal cards on my list right now, but I really am trying to get under 524 so I can get some more Chase cards. I want the United Business, which I'm going to try to get at 424 in October of this year. And then, of course, that won't raise my 524 count. It'll, keep me at 4. And I'll have another pretty useful card for my arsenal. I fly United all the time, so this will be really nice to have, especially because there is no annual fee in that first year. Depending on how soon I can finish the United Business sign-up bonus, I could roll right into the personal side and grab the Explorer, temporarily move myself back up to 524, and then drop down to 4 in December. I guess just have to see how that plays out. But those two are definitely coming up next. And that is what limits my options right now in August of 2024. And while I said that I am most likely going to just optimize my spend for this quarter and kind of, tread water, so to speak, there are some other options that I have been considering. I've been really looking for another business card, but there's just not a lot for me to choose from right now, I think. I have the Hilton Honors business credit card and the Marriott Bonvoy business card, both from Amex, but most of the other Amex business credit cards have just a little too high of minimum spends to reach for those nice sign-up bonuses, especially the business platinum and the business gold charge cards. They have $15,000 and $20,000 spend requirements. It's just not going to happen. The Amex Green business just sucks, so I'm not even going to include that on this list. Can't do the charge cards. Already done both of the hotel cards. And that leaves me with the Amex Delta business cards. And this is where I really thought about it. I was like, okay, I can definitely reach the minimum spending for the Delta Gold. And the best part about this is it has no annual fee in the first year. It'll go up to $150 in year 2, but for that first year, I can kind of get the sign-up bonus and run. But I'm not sure how useful these Delta miles are going to be. I fly out of Washington Dulles for my travel for the most part, sometimes Washington National, DCA, but neither of those airports have a ton of Delta flights. It's not a hub. Not really going to get a ton of value there, but it would still be something to, I guess, keep myself occupied, if you will, while I wait to get under 524. Now, speaking of American Express, there are some cards on the personal side that have kind of piqued my interest now. But these are definitely going to be cards after I get under 524 and grab a United card or two. But once I finish those up, I have decided that I'm going to try to climb the American Express ladder. As you may or may not have heard, the American Express Gold Card was recently refreshed to include a few new credits, and, well, they also raised the fee to $325. So, bit of a hike there in the annual fee, $75 more. Not super great, but it includes credits that we'll actually use. There's an $84 Dunkin' credit now on the card, and here in the Washington metropolitan area, there's a bunch of Dunkins. I feel bad for anyone on the West Coast who has an Amex Gold because, it's not Starbucks and probably not a lot of Dunkins. And then there's also the $50 semi-annual Resi credits. So you get $100 every single year to use at Resi restaurants, or you can also use them for Resi gift cards. And could probably make use of this. It won't really matter too much because we would use the $120 a year in Uber credits, and we would also use the $120 in that kind of mixed dining credit, and then we would use all $84 of the Dunkin' credit. Using up those credits alone puts us at $324 in value against a $325 fee for a quote-unquote effective $1 annual fee. But obviously, you're not paying $1 for the card. You are paying $325 up front, prepaying all of these expenses for a year is how I try to look at it. After looking through the credits to our natural spending, it makes a ton of sense. The only issue is it's a personal card, and I need to get below $524 first. So with all of that said, despite the annual fee increase and it being a personal card, the Gold is definitely back on my radar. Now, I'm actually also interested in the Amex Platinum now. I know I've made videos in the past where I've said I will not be getting the Platinum, not for me, but things are changing. American Express recently opened one of their flagship Centurion lounges at Washington National Airport, DCA. DCA is interesting because they don't have any Priority Pass lounges. They do have a restaurant that participates in Priority Pass, but other than that, you're basically out of luck unless you can get into a Delta Sky Club, American Admirals Club, or a United Club. We'll have the United Explorer and Business cards at some point, and those will give us 4 club passes, but we have to be flying United out of DCA, and United's hub in the area is at Dulles, of course, so it's not quite the perfect solution. But if I had the Centurion Lounge access, that would be a little bit different. I'd be more inclined to fly out of DCA. DCA is also quite a bit closer to where I live versus Dulles. I mean, they're both not too bad, but DCA is a lot closer. And it would definitely make my life easier. But obviously, it has that $695 annual fee, and I won't be able to bring anybody in with me if I'm traveling with my fiance or friends or family without them paying quite a bit. And even without the lounge access, I was running some numbers. I would use most of the credits and I would still come out ahead. I'd use all $200 for the airline credits, use the $240 in entertainment credits, and then won't get too much into it here, but there's some other credits that would definitely net me some positive value. And that's interesting because that didn't used to be the case. So it is firmly on my radar again, but probably got pushed back up into the consideration list just because of the Centurion Lounge opening up in my city. The only problem with all of this is that dreaded American Express family language. This is something I've been really wrestling with recently. Can't change it, obviously, but it is very annoying to have to pick these cards strategically to be able to get all of the bonuses on them. But the issue with this is if I start with the gold, I'm going to miss out on the green. If I just go for the platinum, I miss out on the gold and the green sign-up bonuses. And that would be bad. We don't want to do that. But at the same time, that's 3 personal cards, and I don't really need the green. It's a good card. Don't sleep on it, but I don't think I would want to burn a 524 slot on it. So I guess I could forego the green sign-up bonus and just go for the gold and the platinum, but it is just really annoying. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to check in with you all and give you an idea where I'm at with my credit card strategy for this quarter and through the end of the year into early next year. I have this feeling that I still need to pick a sign-up bonus to do. It's pretty stupid, honestly, but I guess it's just that kind of like slight addiction to card bonuses, getting that gratification from finishing bonuses on spend that you'd be doing anyway, not paying interest, using these tools responsibly and leveraging them for great rewards. But at the same time, I've been able to run a bunch of spend through the cards that I already have right now, particularly the Altitude Reserve from US Bank, 3 times points on all mobile wallet purchases. I've been using that all the time. It's my grocery card right now, and I'm getting a lot of good value there. And I can, of course, redeem those points at 1.5 cents per point for travel purchases. Not bad. But of course, there's always that feeling that, I could probably do better with a sign-up bonus. So I think the message for myself and anyone watching this who might be feeling that need to go get another card, do another bonus, go, is to just, I guess we just need to relax. We need to remember that it's perfectly fine to just hang out in the garden and wait. And, I guess it's just a test of my patience. And I am looking forward to later this year. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for watching this video. And what is the strategy you're following for the rest of the year? I'd love to know, so please do let me know. And if you have any thoughts on bonuses I could do in the meantime while I wait to get under 524, please also let me know as well. As always, guys, I've been Josh, and until next time, take care.